Let's go. It starts off strong with Ace and Yamato clashing.
Yes.
I'm Ace.
Yeah,
I've come here to take Kaido's head.
Mm-hmm.
Big claims, man. I don't know about that.
Are you sure about that?
No. Giving slack to my man. He's a young, frivolous boy.
Man
here.
fought Jinbei for 5 days. But yeah, you can take Kaido's head, bro.
I mean, that just
I mean,
pushes
at this point,
Jinbei's agenda more.
at this point of the story, that didn't happen. So he probably didn't
Oh yeah,
know
true.
how to
But
scale
it's
Kaido.
around the same time period, so like probably because like they show another little flashback from Marco's point of view later in this chapter, and so what we're seeing here is Ace before he joins the Whitebeard Pirates, because in one of the panels you can see he's back and he doesn't have the tattoo yet.
Yep.
So in
Exactly.
between these
Yeah.
two flashbacks, that's when he would have fought Jinbei.
Yeah, I see.
And it was like, that's one thing I was always wondering. I'm glad this chapter managed to clarify it. What happened with Ace? Like, did he get one-shotted by Kaido also? But no, this turns out that they're on an expedition.
wasn't
Lucky
there.
Ace. Yeah, exactly, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a bummer at the same time. I would have loved to see Ace, I don't know, interact with Queen, King, or even Jack. But
Oh yeah.
hey, to be honest, it's a good excuse. Because at the same time, that absence of Kaido and everybody else gave a little bit of more screen time between Yamato and Ace. And we get to see like the relationship and how they got along. If Kaido was there, of course,
And
Ace wouldn't have taken the time to speak with her.
yeah. And it pops up another question which will lead to a theory that we'll talk about later.
Yeah, and of course, everybody's surprised that that's Kaido's daughter. Like, of course, they weren't aware of her existence, but I mean, it makes a lot of sense, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
she's
I wrote
trapped
down the
inside.
names of the spade pirates we do see. It's pretty cool. So the guy with the hat and glasses is Miha. The one with the long hair and fringes, Cornelia. The dude with the frizzy hair and a big gun on his back, that's Hublot. The dude with the pigtails, that's Gunryu. And then another panel, you see Kotatsu the cat, Leonero with the top hat and trident. Aggie68 is the fat man, like that big hunker dude. And
Massive
the dude
dude,
with
yeah.
the skull
Big
mask
bones.
is, of course, Skull. But,
Yo, but we don't-
the thing is like, yeah, we don't see Masked Deuce.
Yeah, where's Deuce?
He's like the first mate of the Spade Pirates, and we don't see him.
Yeah, for real.
Probably gets lost like Zoro. Probably just got lost somewhere.
The first
He's
mate,
exploring Wano and writing more of his book.
Yeah.
Because he was like a novelist, I think.
Yeah, so I think he was. Not 100%
Yeah.
sure.
Because he was more of like an adventurer, just wanting to write a book before he joined up with Ace.
So the next important
Yeah.
thing I believe that comes up is the dialogue between them, where Ace notices her shackles and is like, no, in other words, to read it as it shows, you can't choose your father, Yamato. Sort of like
I
taking
love
back
that.
what I said yesterday, or I'm not sure about like today
Last
in your
stream.
time, in this last stream, in other words, where he sort of had those daddy issues, like having this resentment with Roger. He knows
Oh,
that
yeah.
Yamato had the same thing with Kaido, which it makes a lot of sense, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's good that
like,
they
yeah,
communicate.
even though with the whole, she's chained up, and she even says it. It's like, forget about the cuffs. Why do you let him chain your heart too? It's like, man, it's dead. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, shows a bit more character to Ace as well.
Yeah.
How he recognizes what's like, or he recognizes other people's situations that are similar to his.
He's got
knowing that
decent
helped.
empathy going on, like Luffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right after that little speech, I just wanted to point out the 3 smile users that are like, "No, Master Yamato, don't do it." You got Baba Nuki, Poker, and the Stag Beetle dude that fought Zoro and
Yo.
lived.
Oh, yeah, I never noticed that. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
But they're
That's observation.
pre-smile.
pre-smile. That's.
So
You know
You
what?
have to see it.
before
I just found out.
Doflamingo was up to stuff.
They're
Sanji
probably
does not
just
have the best
waiters.
observation Hazuki. It's this dude. I did not notice that.
Mhm.
But yeah, they're probably listed as waiters at this point. You know, waiting for the smile.
Yeah.
It puts
Most
a cool
likely.
little timeline on things.
Yes, they were just rookie beast pirates. What up?
Yeah, that must suck being a beast pirate. You have you get to a certain rank where you basically just do a roulette of get an awesome power, become
Such a
facially
low chance.
paralyzed for the rest of your life.
I forget the
Or
percentage,
just-
but it's like 1 or 10% or something like that.
It's so tiny, yeah. And having the
Like-
the smile, having the smile stuck on your face is kind of like the best result half the time.
Or
'Cause
yeah,
even if
or
you
like
get-
maybe,
even if you get
your
that
back
power-
or your arm.
But even if
So
you
you
get
got
that damn
some
power,
dudes,
you could
like,
end up hold them and just get a whole
Hold
ass
'em.
lion growing out of your damn stomach that punches you in the balls.
and you can't control it because it has
No.
a lion head. It has its own
Mm.
personality and it acts on its own. Unlike if you just
I,
had, say, a lion arm or something.
I forget the
The
damn
hippo?
what the
Don Don
warden
or
of
something?
the warden of Udon prison.
Oh yeah. Well, I think the main warden was Babanuki, but I think Dodon was like right under.
Oh no, he was the torture master or something, wasn't he?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
But yeah, poor man. He lives inside a whole ass hippo.
Whole ass hippo. Oh,
He is the tongue.
poor man.
Poor man.
And then you get these goat moments with Yamato. Really liking
Mm.
Yamato as she goes on.
Yeah, she's growing.
So the next part here that she makes a claim that she wished she could leave too. Now I have a question for you guys. Seeing how she interacted with Ace and how she wanted to leave. If it weren't for the Jackals, or if Ace would have had like advanced hockey, do you guys think maybe she would have joined?
Oh, yeah,
hell
definitely.
Yeah. Yep.
That would have been cool. She could have been a goddamn division commander of the Whitebeard Pirates when Ace joins.
Yeah, it could have been, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case.
Mm.
So, like, right after the battle, just like it tends to happen a lot in One Piece, we just see them just sitting around, celebrating.
They're laughing, they're getting drunk, talking shit.
And one interesting thing I actually appreciate, to be honest, is the communication they had at the part where they started like talking about the big names going around. And there's this Cav dude, I'm not sure who he is, but he's doing
Kevin
pretty well.
something guy. Yeah, but he's popular, I guess.
Exactly. Then he just brings up another few captains like Beige, Law, Kid. So it comes to show
Yeah.
that
Yeah, I
at
love
that
that.
point in the series,
They're growing in their portions of the sea, like the seas, not in the Grand Line.
exactly. They
They're
didn't
growing
mention
big.
specifically like the Grand Line or anything.
Yeah.
Well,
Which maybe Cavendish is from the Grand Line? I don't know.
I'm looking at the chapter right now.
Mm.
At that page, and they're getting around and they're getting drunk and stuff. And then Ace just says out of the blue, "Such a shame when we get along so well like this." And then she says, "If I get these off, I'll go out to sea too. Like, did man just ask her off panel to join his crew? Is that what
Yeah,
happened?
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. I would have
wouldn't say-
much rather if Yamato joined Ace's crew than the potential theory of her joining Luffy's.
I'm warming up to the idea.
Yeah,
I'm warming up to it, but
but like,
it feels weird
Yamato
to
and
have
Ace,
two
that would have been a
people.
power couple.
Oh hell yeah! He would have completely forgotten about Otama. I don't need a Kunoichi in my team. I got a badass samurai girl.
Let's go.
Understandable.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and then the next panel. But the toughest one of all of them won't be setting sail for a few years. My little brother.
Should we go on about Kid, Law, and Beige being noticed?
Yeah, we already talked about that, mate. Keep up.
Alright,
Keep
sorry. My bad.
Unless you want to talk about it again.
Nah, I have nothing bad. If Alex already said something.
Yeah, no,
we do
we
get to
basically just
mention
said that it was nice that they're going big in their respective seas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and for longer than Luffy has, which is
Mm.
awesome to.
Yeah,
Awesome to
it's
hear.
crazy.
That's
They were
how-
popping off while Luffy was training, but then they all
Mhm.
set sail for like the Grand Line in the same year.
The worst generation, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Then here we can talk about the whole dragon statue that they broke.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yamato cut the head off, and then Ace punched it, melting it with his fire.
And let this be a warning for Kaido when I come back. Little did he know he never came back, but that's too bad.
But he did though.
But yeah, Luffy inherited his will. He is here.
He's brought him with him.
Yes.
It-
I love it. I love that part of Ace.
Yeah.
Like Hillaluk said, man,
Inheriting wills. It's always good.
Ace ain't dead.
As long as no one forgets.
That's right.
Exactly. And at this point, I don't think Ace is a character that people are gonna forget. Like he's gonna go down as history as the son of Gold D. Roger, the king of the pirates.
Yeah, he's going down as like his own person.
Exactly, yeah.
So the next thing
And
we
so-
have here is the reveal that was made where Yamato's like, yeah, Kaido's my father. Like Mo, like wait, what?
Huh?
I
Yeah,
thought that was
I
neat.
love the
I thought he was gonna find out at the end. Like, after the war was like, oh yeah, and just a kid you didn't know? Yeah, Kaido was my father.
Yeah.
But no,
No,
the
it's
reveal
It's
came out
kind
a
of
little
cool
early.
because Yamato is speaking to Momo and Nami is speaking to Otama. They kind of react around the same time to the news.
Mm-hmm. And Oda does great in like paneling how both react at the same time and like have like similar reactions and stuff.
Yep.
Like one was in charge of telling Momo about the story with Ace, another person in charge of like, talking about Ace with Tama. So that was pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So during the next panel, we
they speak
see
in a few more pages. A few pages
exactly.
later, we'll get back to it.
Exactly. So then on the next page, we see the queen just screaming and reacting like, "Get Marco! Get that asshole over there!" So now this is where an interesting point comes in, where they're like in conflict. Like he saved our lives. Like, do we want to go after Marco or who should we
Yeah.
listen to? Like, are we gonna listen to Queen, the person that infected us in the first place? Or
Yeah.
and that's where like that inner conflict comes in, and this is where I think, with the help of Chopper, the doctors, and also Marco, they can
Yeah.
come in
After
clutch,
the
save
doctors
everybody else.
heal them, well, okay,
Yeah,
so
are
the
they
old
really
popular
gonna-
theory was Zoro was gonna like convince the samurai to join his side, because remember he said that back at Zo that's what he would be doing, but he hasn't done that.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Yeah.
I would have forgot. No, I'm messing with you guys. Sorry. No, and
No,
now
and
the interesting here is that they like Marco decided to like give them instructions. Brooke, Robin, run up the castle, while I'm gonna get
Yes.
Zoro. Just
Yes.
grab him like on his shoulders and like fly up.
This gives
Like,
us
I mean,
hope for Robin, an actual Robin fight.
oh,
She
exactly.
might take
Please.
over for Sanji. Please.
Indeed. I mean, I'm also hoping for
love
a
how-
Brook fight as well. Like,
Oh yeah.
yes, yeah.
give an
I
actual
love
like.
how nonchalant Marco is this
Wait.
whole time.
Like, I can already imagine it. Like Brooke running up to Black Maria, like, "Hey, young lady, can I see your panties?"
Let me see your panties.
Then
Spider
just sees the
panties, let's
spider and he's
go.
like, huh?
Do you poop?
Yeah. So it could be a Robin and Brooke team up for like a Thriller Bark throwback to the zombie spider monkey.
Indeed.
Exactly. I was
Yeah.
That'd be
thinking
cool.
Oh, yes. Well, we
that'd be
can
pretty badass.
speak about Thriller Bark later when we do our
Yeah,
theorizations.
in a moment.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
You ready?
And another part
Let's
of the
go.
chapter that I really did enjoy was like that little flashback that Marco had while he was like flying up.
Yeah. Yeah, with
Indeed.
the
What do you guys
Zoros.
think?
Nice view while he's staring at Marco's fat cock. I mean, what?
Yeah, looking good, Marco. Hey, wait, what are you talking about?
You got a fat ass, homie. Huh?
So we
Yeah,
came
this
to a
little
point
flashback.
where, yeah, in the flashback, we came to a point where Ace was like, "Let's go to Wano." Of course, everybody just decided to sit back and wait. And there's something I wanted to go deep on. I'm not gonna go too deep on the topic. I'll do it a different day. But I saw a lot of people disappointed with Whitebeard. Like, oh, Whitebeard isn't
Really?
as grandiose as he is. Like, somebody as strong as him should have went to Wano and fight Kaido. And that's where I believe
Yep.
interpretation comes in.
Mans was looking out for his family. He said that, like, because it would be just a revenge mission, not a rescue mission.
Exactly,
and,
and there's not gonna be like a win from that. And this is where I come in with my part.
Mm.
The way the media, I guess you can say in One Piece portrays a pirate, how they actually are. So it's like the same thing happened with
Yeah.
Luffy. Like Luffy is seen as like some demon, some mastermind.
Yeah, Luffy is legit seen as a terrorist.
Mhm.
Exactly, like Annie's lobby what he did with Big Mom. Like this
Mm.
I think it was CP0 that said that it was all Luffy's plan. Like no, everything just came in normally. Luffy didn't go in to like kill Big Mom, he just wanted to save Sanji, and that was
Yeah.
about it. Same thing goes for Whitebeard. If you guys remember before Marineford, with the little scenes with all the kids reacting and everybody like reacting to the news, you see that they're worried. Like Whitebeard's like a devil. He is
Yeah.
like some creature. And once we get to know Whitebeard
No,
and his
he
values,
can't beat up
we
the
find
good
out
guy
that he's
Marines. The Marines are heroes.
exactly like, the Marines are good and Whitebeard bad, Marine good. And then that's not necessarily
Yeah.
the case. Now we get to actually meet Whitebeard and see his point of view. Like, no, he's just technically like a dad, in other words, that's just looking
Yeah, yeah.
for
Yeah.
money to help out his older
He's just
fair.
the
brother
ocean,
and
just the
cares
ocean
about
dad.
family. In
Ocean
other
Dad.
words. So this is where the fan base comes in. Like we have to understand that Whitebeard here is just a father. Like he's not some type
Yeah.
of monster that he's portrayed to be. I'm disappointed
Yeah,
that people are
just
actually
because
expecting
he
him to
is
go out.
strong, it doesn't mean he's gonna just go up and wreck shit all the time.
Yeah, he's
Exactly.
not.
Everyone has
He's
their
not
own
swinging his
character.
power around.
Everyone has their own morals.
So yeah, in
And we
my
get a
point of view, I
little
just think this
clash.
makes complete sense.
We get that little Whitebeard clash, like worrying about his kids.
Mm.
Conceited, bro. And Ace nearly went back to Wano too. He tried.
Yeah, but he got a bop on the head, just 2 lumps, you know. And he thought
And
he
it
could
kind
take
of-
Kaido's head.
And then it kind of leads in well to what happened with Blackbeard. Like Ace got told no once, and then the second time he was like, nah, I'm really going this time.
I get wanting to take out a big shot though, Commander Ace. Mm.
A
Interesting.
comment made by Blackbeard, because he knows that's something I hate to do. Like, if I had the chance,
Yep.
I'd go after a bigger name. Zehaha. Forgot to add that.
Zehaha.
He was just hiding the whole time.
So, just in the paneling, I wish we got a little, just like a smidgen of Thatch chilling.
Yeah, where's that Jack? No
Yeah,
Thatch.
you see like
It would've been cool.
Jozu, Izo, Marco. I think that's the dude with the ball and chain. He's like next to the ... speech bubble.
Yeah. I can't make.
So I'm not sure you guys want to hop on ahead, where we get to
Yep.
see the next couple of panels, where we get to see Queen finally transform, sort of making like
Let's
cool
go.
comments that
Queen.
once Momo is dead and the samurai aren't gonna have like the will to fight, which I agree and disagree. Maybe the samurai, but not the pirates. I do see Luffy and everybody still going ahead and battling. Just my point of view. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Things are gonna get
What's
real
cool
hectic.
is Queen here. He's shooting at Marco while he's in his Phoenix form, but what he's shooting
Yes.
from is a little like
Is his
gun
He's
or
got a-
cannon in his mouth.
in his tongue? His tongue is a
Yeah.
gun. What is? How did you
Yeah.
do this, man?
I mean, like Marco is unfazed because he could just regenerate. But the fact that Queen
yeah.
has he's got something going on.
Maybe kind of like Frankie, like he's built kind of like Frankie, I guess.
Yeah, he did mention
I love Queens. Kings.
I think was it he mentioned Judge, the Vinsmoke family in the previous chapter
Mm-hmm.
when he was talking about Sanji, and he's all about the body modifications and shit.
Queen is Vegapunk.
Yo.
Vegapunk confirmed.
Thank you, Oda.
Goda.
Now, what we were talking about before, the Momo and Otama reactions, the same bloody faces.
Yeah.
Huh? They legit say, huh?
Hmm.
I love how
But yeah, it's just nice.
Otama feels bad because she recognizes that she was like too hard on Luffy. Like you don't have like any feelings, like, and like nah, like of course Luffy didn't make the revelation that was his brother. Like, we're seeing this right now that she's just finding out. But no, I just find it pretty neat that she's starting to understand like the little errors
and
that she made.
even Nami said was like, don't worry, if he was upset, he would have told you that's who he is.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's super blunt. Yeah.
He was
Cute little
Roger's
moment with those
son
three.
and Luffy's brother, huh?
What a nice reaction, to be honest. I was hoping they'd find out. I didn't really care about the whole Momo finding out about Ace, but I was waiting for Tama to find out about Ace.
Ace and Luffy being connected. Yep.
Now,
and then
like a really important part here is also what Yamato told Momo. Like out of all the pirates he could have ran into, you ran into Luffy, and not only did you ran into him, you brought him here to Wano. So like, was it a coincidence? Is it fate?
Act of fate.
And this is the wild thing here. So she's pulling something out of her bag as she says this, and then looks right at Odin's journal, the dude who definitely knows some stuff about what is going on in Raftel, aka the Void Sentry. And she's looking right at it, and she says, Luffy's name has the letter D in the middle. It's like, oh, what that mean though? What does it mean, Yamato? What did he write down?
I'm kind of hoping the journal gets destroyed.
Oh,
I agree.
big.
Yeah, just so we don't know.
I don't want everything explained in just one go by bloody Yamato reading a book.
No.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Maybe just
Can you imagine that?
but No, yeah.
Maybe something.
We've
But
been
then,
trying
like,
to
a smidgen of info. Smidge.
but then that kind of leads in badly to her joining the crew because, like, she's obviously read the thing back to back,
Oh yeah.
so she'd have all that stuff in her dome. So, like,
Unless she has like bad memory like Vivi.
yeah. So is this going to be
Oh, that's
that chapter?
right. The D means.
Is this going to be? Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. No, So maybe Wano is the arc we finally find out about. You know,
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
this could be it.
Because Lord did mention it a few chapters ago.
Yeah,
Mhm.
when he's staring down that poneglyph, and then we get the two Yonkos on the Mount of Onigashima.
Let's go. The hype.
Oh,
The big reveal.
big hype.
All right,
So, yeah,
first things
before we
first.
get into that,
Yep.
just gonna talk about Prometheus and Zeus just having a good old snack.
Yeah, just snacking.
Chomp.
But yeah, Zeus could be eating on the whatever lightning storm bloody Kaido made. But the question is Prometheus eating the flame clouds?
Like based on the
Or
panel,
just the fire from his borrow breath, maybe.
Yeah.
it could be like from the aftermath of his flames.
Yeah.
All right, so shall we get the big reveals
Yep.
with an S
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
revealed in the chapter? So
Yo, what
obviously,
does Big Mom say?
so now Big Mom first telling kill all the Straw Hats except Nico Robin once again, just showing Robin's importance
Robin.
Oh yeah,
in
she's
the
super.
story. But
Yeah.
not
Kaido looking slashed up.
Mm-hmm. Like
he's big chilling, having a drink, man.
Just a massive gash in his stomach, and he's just
Yeah.
don't care.
Yep.
I love-
Hmm.
I love that Kaido took the time to ask him, what about that third-eyed girl? And Big Mom's like, you know what? Like, yeah, fuck her.
Ah, pudding.
Let's go for Robin.
I care.
Who?
Also, the little bit of tension that was shown between Big Mom and Kaido.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
Mom
Yeah.
getting a little bit iffy, so it's a very could be foreshadowing of the pirate alliance of these two Goliaths not working out as intended. But
Yeah, like, she's
It's
coming
always
off a
been
little
hinted
sus,
at
to
that
be honest.
pirate alliances never last.
yeah, basically. But the big reveal, the big guns, like almost everyone just got shocked and was like, "What the fuck?"
yeah, this is
Kaido,
honestly so big, so big. Holy,
the Yonko, the strongest man, or the strongest pirate,
strongest creature.
strongest creature, was given the model of the fish fruit, the legendary
Oh,
model.
the fish. The fish.
It's
Not
so
dragon.
big because now we know fish zoans exist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how does that work? They got to be able to swim. This
they
is
they turn
massive.
into a full-on like tuna, and they just flop around and die. Nah, I'm sure
The thing
whole
I
episode
also
Technically a
is gonna
like-
be
magic
alright.
carp.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
Zeus Fresh.
Gyarados.
Yeah.
So like
Kind of that, right? It's kind of that mythology, the same mythology that was
Yeah,
used for magic.
that's the theory of
yeah.
was it the koi fish that swam
Yeah.
for like was it 1,000 years or something?
And it's also cool that what do you call it? The way to get into Wano, like one of the main ways to get
Oh,
into
yeah, up the
Wano is to
waterfall.
go up the waterfall, you know? And that's
Mhm.
the whole dragon mythology. But also
Mhm.
a cool thing I found about this little reveal here is that she says that on the day rocks fell into ruin at God Valley, she gave him the fish fruit. So
Yeah.
was Rocks
So
the
maybe
previous
Kaido?
dragon?
Oh yeah, yo, that's big brain.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like maybe as Rox was dying, that maybe Kaido was also defeated, so Big Mom gave him the fruit so he could like run away or something.
Yeah, true.
Probably. I do ask this question out of
Yeah.
topic. Like, who defeated who there? Not who, of course. I mean, like, who's the person who took on Big Mom and Kaido at the time? You know, it wasn't Roger or
Okay,
Garp.
so Roger and Garp solid everyone at once. Oh, okay, end of story.
Okay, pretty much.
Nah. Yeah, it was
Head
probably
canon, it was all
a few
Garp.
one-on-ones.
Sengoku and
all
Garp
Garp.
used to chill together.
Yeah, they fucked up Shiki.
So, like, maybe Sengoku just beat the hell out of a young Big Mom and Kaido?
Yeah, maybe he was there. Shit.
No, I don't think
That's
so.
why
I
he
don't think he was
knows.
there. It was implied
Oh?
that Garp was the person in charge of it, not Sengoku.
No, true,
I
but
think
it
it was
was...
between.
No, yeah, you go.
No, I was just gonna mention. I think it was brought up like around. I'm not sure if it was Marineford. It was a while back. And I may be wrong. Where he mentioned like you were known to be the hero of the Navy. Because if it weren't for you, you'd be
Yeah.
taking actions for what Luffy and Dragon has done. So like sort of like giving that implication like you are the hero. 'Cause you were the person
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
But then there's also it depends on who started the initial clash. Like, was it Roger's crew versus the Rock's crew, and then Garp came to help, or was it the Marines versus the Rock's crew, and then Roger came to help? It would
Because
be
they
like a
had
big difference in storytelling and character interaction, depending on which it is.
Yeah, because
My
like
headcanon?
Garp and Roger were homies for ages.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
My headcanon has always
unofficial
been
like
that.
Kobe and Luffy.
Yeah, something like it. I would assume, or maybe like Luffy and Smoker. I think that's like a better relationship. Like comparing it to
Yeah.
Roger and Garp.
Yeah, like a friendly rivalry.
Friendly, know where they like kill each other, pretty much.
So before we get into other theories for chapter 1000, I just wanted to briefly mention what Big Mom said in that when she did reveal the fish fruit, right? In this translation, what she said, she says legendary model. So this could be just her. This could just be a mythical model, and she's just like
it could be her
wording it differently.
interpretation. Yeah.
It could be just the rarest of mythicals, right? But it could be that there's a whole nother Zoan class
that we haven't heard
legendary
about
models. Yeah.
Oh, bro, the
'Cause, like, yeah,
legendary
this is the first
Cerberus?
time
And
we've
that's
seen. Yeah. This is the first time we've seen a fish. So this could also be the first time we see the legendary. It's 2 in 1.
Yeah, true.
Could be.
I'm wondering if this translation has ever turned up anywhere else. Because if it hasn't, then yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, because in fan trans they said mythical.
And this is the
official viz. Yeah.
Yeah, on the official it says legendary.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So is it that Kaido has the best fish fruit like of all time? Like it's just the top.
I hope so. It'd hype him up even more as the strongest creature.
Just want to add one little thing. Like, it's not really a debunk, but when like Kaido goes, you hag, it's too early to be showing your fucking hand. And Big Mom goes like, no, don't insult me. I still think of you as like a little brother. It kind of takes away the theory of Kaido Big Mom being married.
Yeah, briefly for the whole the theory of Katakuri, Oven, and Daifuku, the triplets, their father being Kaido.
Yeah.
Unless they into that stepbrother stuff. Oh no, Kaido, I'm stuck in a wedding cake.
Yeah, that's it. That's just, you just spoiled it. Good job.
That's
Great
it.
job.
That's it.